as always, thank you for watching us here at Palos Heights Community Channel 4. My name is Carol Steffen, on camera with Carl and Donna, who is an intern from Trinity College and whom we love to be working with. We like to inform our viewers of all the new things that are going on in the Palos Heights area, new restaurants, new services, new businesses, so that you're aware of them and certainly respond to them and absolutely go and supply them, go to them. Support them is the word I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'm sitting here with a gentleman that owns Zachary's, the newest restaurant in town at about 134th and Ridgeland on the east side of the street. His name is Zachary, I'm going to have to pull it out, Zachary Kubiak. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Okay, Zachary Kubiak. Zach is the owner, proprietor, and all around doing everything here at Zachary's Restaurant. And again, let me give you that address. It's 13415 South Ridgeland Avenue. It's in a shopping center, and nice sign on Ridgeland Avenue that points you into the Zachary's. You've got to come in and see it. I know that Carl and Don have taken some filming in which they will show through this interview. Beautiful, beautiful restaurant. You'll love it as you first walk into the hot pink walls that welcome you, and then you go on to a very, very lovely contemporary conservative atmosphere inside. Very dressy, very atmosphere, very beautiful to come in, and it's a wonderful addition to Palos Heights Restaurants is what I really need to say. Let's talk a little bit about your history. Okay, how did you get into this business?
I started in the restaurant business right around 14 years old at Crystal Tree Golf and Country Club. Started as a busboy, just fell in love with the business. At Crystal Tree, it's a welcoming community.
Great.
Learned a lot from previous years working there, wonderful years working there, just as far as how people should be treated. It's a homey atmosphere, friends and family, learning the families, being there for special occasions, watching the children grow up and getting married, and it's just the Crystal Tree was a big part of my life. I miss it, but
that's a nice compliment to Crystal Tree. That's nice.
Couldn't have done it without them. But it's time to move on and venture out, and I love the business. I always loved Palos Heights, and the community has been very, very supportive, so that's been fantastic. I'm just grateful to be here. I love it.
Well, you walk in, and Zach, you've put your heart and soul into this place.
Yes.
You really have. Tell us about the decor.
The decor, it was designed and decorated by Kathy Dickinson, who is a resident of Palos as well. She did a fantastic job.
She did.
Between the colors and all the decor.
The artwork is great.
Yes, there's a reason for everything. There's always, wherever you sit in the restaurant, there's always something to look at. So she did a fantastic job. I couldn't have done it without her. And again, can't thank you enough, Kathy Dickinson.
Well, it's wonderful to walk in. It's very inviting. It's very not formal. I don't mean that in a negative way. It's very inviting, but it's very nice.
I just want you to feel comfortable when you walk through the door.
But it's not. I mean,
you sit down between being greeted at the door, being greeted at the table. Just that whole customer service and hospitality.
Well, it's a nice contrast to fast food.
Yes.
It really is. It's just a delightful.
Yes.
And I'm looking out from here, and we'll show that a little bit later, to your patio, which is truly my very favorite
Now that we have
place.
some nice weather.
Yeah, finally. We're here at the very, very, third day of June.
Yep.
And finally we have sunshine and clear skies, and it's beautiful here. And we will show outside, and it's one of my very favorite places to go.
Thank you.
We used to do this a lot. Just come and sit at the patio, have a nice appetizer, have a cocktail, and just relax and enjoy. It's a beautiful addition to the restaurant.
Just trying to make that homey feel, very comfortable. I want everyone that walks through that door, I just want everyone to feel comfortable, have a nice glass of wine, have a nice meal.
Well, let's talk about meals. Seeing because it's really what you're coming here to the restaurant for is to taste the dinner and taste. First of all, you're here for lunch and dinner.
Yes, we are.
Tell me your hours, Zach.
We're open Monday through Friday for lunch between 11 and 4, and then on Saturday and Sundays we are open for private parties. We do a lot of showers.
Oh, do you? Okay.
We just booked a small wedding, which is really nice. And then Sunday we're open 4 to 9 for dinner as well.
Okay. So do you think you need reservations at this point
I
in time?
always recommend having a reservation, just so I can give you the best service once you walk through that door.
Okay.
I'm always here, and I like to make sure that I purposely go around and make sure that everyone is having a 5-star experience.
Yes, you do. You do.
That's my job.
The number here is 708-385-8814, and also you have a very nice website.
Yes.
So you can learn more about and see pictures of maybe some of the entrees that you'd like to order. And they're very inviting.
Zachary'sgrill.com.
Zachary'sgrill.com, very, very simple.
Yes.
Okay, let's get on to the really important part. Tell me about the food.
Oh, I love the food.
Your menus are great.
Yes.
You have a luncheon menu and you have a dinner menu.
Right.
I know you've written this, so you don't have to look at them.
What I'm very proud of that I can offer here to the community is that all of our steaks are hand cut. We have a butcher in-house, hand cut steaks, all of our chops. The seafood comes in fresh daily. Last weekend we got in Copper River salmon, 48 orders out the door by 8:30 on a Friday night.
Okay, so would it be wise maybe if you're going to make a reservation and you're going to...
That's what the specials,
That's
absolutely.
so
I apologize in
idea.
advance if we ever do run out of fresh fish, especially of our specials. I love fresh fish, and we change it up constantly, and we sell a lot of fish here.
And it's beautifully
really nice.
presented.
Yes.
You do a nice job with the presentation.
It's just the qualities there. It's just you get the fresh seafood, and between the shrimps, everything's homemade here, down to the butter, to the sauces. We have a pastry chef. All of our pastries are homemade by our pastry chef as well. I love going out to dinner and knowing that I get a fresh meal, and that's what I'm trying to bring.
Well, the entrees are beautiful into themselves, but they also come with sides, and they lead off with bread and butter. Tell me about the butter, because it's really good.
This month we're doing lemon garlic with a little bit of carrot.
Oh, do you change it?
Yeah, a little lemon garlic
that.
with a little bit of carrot. And yeah, it's real nice just to have a nice little zest,
well, it takes
especially
you a
for
little
the
by
summer.
surprise,
Yeah.
when you have bread
Just
and butter.
something
It is,
different.
and I say, oh boy, this is really
Right,
good.
right.
Okay, now go and tell me about your luncheon menu.
Luncheon menu, real nice. For if you wanted something a little bit more upscale, we have lunch entrees as well. Or if you're in a hurry, I try to get everybody in and out for lunch. So down to
good
burgers,
idea. Good idea.
Healthy salads, fresh seasonal salads we do as well.
Sandwiches?
Nice. And, yes, of course. Our Reuben's fantastic.
Okay.
We got a nice goat cheese salad. We've got fresh fish as well, and then we run specials as well.
Great. Now let's go to the dinner entree.
Dinner entrees. You want to know my favorite?
Yes.
I love our pork chop. The Berkshire double cut pork chop is one of my favorites. It's like butter. It's very, very good. And then, of course, whatever our fresh fish or catch of the day would be as well. So I believe tonight we have pistachio encrusted grouper, maybe a little jumbo sea scallops. So
you're making me hungry just
I know. Can you tell I'm
But
hungry.
you start off with the appetizers. You have a lovely selection of appetizers. First of all, soups. You have a lovely...
My day kitchen manager, Mary Andrews, she makes the soups, and she does a fantastic job with the soups.
She does.
Our French onion, we sell a lot of French onion. Everyone loves the soups as well, so it's nice.
And how about the salads?
All the salads, all your entrees come with a house salad or soup, but our house salad's a mesclun green salad, lightly dressed in a champagne vinaigrette, little Parmesan crisp, little fresh tomatoes.
But you have a nice selection of salads.
We do as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's now we go on to, we've had the wonderful entrees. Now how about desserts?
Dessert, again, we have a pastry chef. She just made this beautiful mint chocolate cake. She makes a great creme brulee. I just had her carrot cake. Hopefully won't gain too much on that. But she does a fantastic job. She's going to start making homemade gelatos, ice creams. So again, everything come fresh here.
Well, Zach, we're here at a time of celebration. There's so many things going on now. Graduations, anniversaries, showers, just parties galore. And we're really kicking off that season right now. I know you have a room that tell me about how you handle special events.
Well, basically, you would come in and you would like to see our back room, and then we sit down like this, and I just say, what do you want? And then that's what happens. But I rarely say no here. So if we wanted to have a function, you just tell me what you want. Chef and I will make it happen for you.
Okay, let's talk. You have a beautiful bar here that I know they showed when they came in. Tell me about the bar. The bar is fun, just to come and sit and have a cocktail at the bar.
Very spacious. It's nice. It holds about 24 people. We pour a good drink here. I have a beautiful wine selection. I like to feature wines all the time, just the wines that are not even on the wine list.
Oh, really? Okay.
Just to offer that special communication when people are like, I'm looking for white, I'm like, well, what kind of white? Like, I like to get involved with,
Good for
with all
you.
that.
That's
so.
fun. That's fun. Or even to test.
Right,
Yeah,
and even to test.
Bring me a little flight of wine.
And I have no problem offering just a taste to anyone. Be like, try this new wine. It's just, it's nice, and it's a conversation piece as well.
It is a conversation piece. There's no reason not to come. The parking is plentiful. The hospitality, as you can pick up in talking to Zach, is wonderful and very welcoming. It's just a wonderful place to come and visit. There's entertainment at some time. Did I read that on the website?
We do. This Friday we have Blake Alexander's, a little more low-key, Frank Sinatra, more of like an entertainer. So we'll actually go
really?
around.
You're kidding,
yeah,
really?
so Friday night's just kind of something different, trying out, instead of keeping it more of a restaurant than,
Okay.
you know.
And how would I know about that? Is it
On
on
the
your
website,
do you put it on your website? Okay.
And then on Facebook, of course.
Okay.
So we
Do you
try-
advertise anyplace else?
I do not.
You do not, okay.
Since we've been open, it's been literally from word of mouth.
Well, and how long have you been open?
Just over a month.
You're just a baby.
I know. And I
So
love
the
it.
next to come.
Oh,
And then,
thank
of
you.
course, we have to talk about the food. We're going to show you some what the food, the entrees look like, and Zach can describe them for us. But I have to touch a little bit on your chef,
Yes.
who I know from Palos Country Club, Jody. Tell me about Jody.
Jody's fantastic. I met Jody about a month and a half ago, and we clicked.
Oh, it's
She's
hard not to
fantastic.
click with Jody.
She is, couldn't do it without her.
Well,
Couldn't do it without
I
her.
worked with her a lot over at Palos Country Club, and she was absolutely the best. And so I was very sad when she left. Delighted when I found her here. So it was a nice discovery on my part, because she is so wonderful.
She is wonderful. I'm delighted to call her a friend.
I bet you will do.
Thank you.
If you'll just stay with us for a little bit, we're going to show you some of the entrees. Zach and I are standing with the executive chef, Jody DeLear, and she's going to describe some of the entrees that Donna and Carl are going to show you on film. Let's start with the one over there, which is big pork chop, I'm thinking.
It is. That's our Berkshire pork chop. It is roasted. Well, it's grilled on the grill, and it's served with roasted potatoes and roasted red peppers on a pan juice. It's delicious, and it's a big seller. It's very tender, very juicy.
It looks wonderful.
Thanks.
And this is under dinner. This is a dinner.
That's one of our dinner entrees. Yes.
Okay. And then what are we talking about next?
Then we have our chicken Milanese. Our chicken Milanese is a dinner entree, but we're coming out with it. I don't know if Zach told you, we're coming out with a new lunch menu beginning
No,
next week, and that will be on we'll be offering it for
And
lunch
tell
as
me
well.
the name of it again.
Chicken Milanese.
Chicken Milanese.
Chicken Milanese.
Chicken Milanese. It's a boneless breast of chicken. It's pounded thin, lightly breaded. It's sautéed in olive oil, and it's topped with an arugula salad that has a light lemon vinaigrette, red onion, and grape tomato, and then it's drizzled with balsamic.
Zach, do you have any trouble with splitting plates? I mean, or splitting an entree? I'm looking at that thinking that would be wonderful. I'd like to split it.
Right. That wouldn't be a problem.
Oh, okay. Okay, no problem with that. The next entree.
And of course, we have our strip steak, one of the most popular steaks. We also have filet, and we have a bone-in ribeye. All of our meat is cut on promise here. We have our butcher, and it's all prime meat from Allen Brothers. That's the New York strip. All of our steaks come with potato and vegetable.
Well, everything is fresh, including the fish.
Absolutely. Our fish comes every day.
That's what Zach was saying. And then we have the rolls, and we commented on the butter. I love the butter is a surprise when you walk in for the first time and you have bread and butter.
Yeah.
And I am a bread and butter eater, unfortunately. And I took it, and I thought, oh my, what a delight!
Just a little bit of flavor to it. And of course, if you're not interested in that, we also have regular whipped butter.
But I mean, it takes you by surprise,
I thought
and so
so.
it kind of opened up my mind to everything else that might take me by surprise
thank
and
you.
enjoyed. You're so creative.
Thank you.
And a little dessert around the corner.
Our pastry chef Megan is very creative. That is her carrot cake with caramel icing and caramel drizzle. She makes, I think Zach might have mentioned, a great kind of Frango minty chocolate cake, and she comes up with a different special for each weekend. We have some rhubarb back there, so I'm kind of anxious to see what she's going to do with that today.
And you're trying rhubarb. Actually, I love rhubarb.
I do too.
love rhubarb sauce. I love rhubarb pie. I love whatever you chose.
It's in this season. This is actually the second time we've had it. We had it a few weeks ago, and we actually used it on a fish preparation,
Oh, really?
which was a little bit different. Yeah.
See, that's what's so fun about coming in here, Zach, is that you're not quite sure. You know everything's going to be delicious, but it's kind of fun to invent and find new things and creative.
She does a great job getting out of the box. It's
Okay,
really
good
nice
way
to
to
have
put it.
plate presentations, quality food, just flavorful, and it's just fun. It's just, instead of going, to your normal place, you can always expect something different here. which
Do you
is
think?
nice.
Do you think this guy loves his restaurant?
He does love his restaurant. You know what? I love his restaurant too, and I love the fact that it's 5 minutes from my driveway to this driveway, and it's right here in Palos Heights, and I get to be as creative as I want and play in the kitchen every day, which is what I like to do best.
How fun. Well, this place is such a delight to come in. As I told Zach earlier, I love the patio. Especially this time of year.
Yes.
It's just something to look forward to. The restaurant, of course, is beautiful. And in this time of great celebrations and private parties and weddings, and what a wonderful time and wonderful place to come and have that. Don't hesitate to call. He has a website. He has a phone number, which will run under this tape, and he'll be open to talk with anybody about anything, right? You can pick up his enthusiasm, and then that's really fun to find in a restaurateur.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, Jody, thank you for talking with us.
Thank you, Carol. It's
Always
nice
a
to see you
pleasure.
again.
Nice,
Thank you.
always nice to see you. We're closing our visit with Zachary with a toast. I, of course, am toasting him and wish him nothing but success and just enjoyment, which he obviously enjoys in his restaurant. It's wonderful to find someone that loves doing and working at one day out of his love. And that's a wonderful thing to find, someone to follow your heart and
right.
be a success at it.
Living my dream. I love it.
And anyway, I know that you wanted to toast.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome. No. And did you want to toast your staff or remember your
Oh,
staff?
and I would also like to say that I couldn't do my job without my staff as well. From the busboys to the bartenders to the servers to my kitchen staff, I thank them dearly.
Well, we toast all those that are making this restaurant a great success, and we hope you as the viewers will come in and join in that success.
Thank you.